Coming to you live from the Walker Center on the campus of Oklahoma City University to welcome to Studio 22, a production of the Mass Communications Department. I'm your host, Katlyn Smith, and joining me on today's show is Tierney Binkley. And Tierney Binkley graduated from OCU in 2004 with a TV production major. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. So can you tell us a little bit about what you do with that degree now?
Well, when I first got out of school, I worked in TV news as an editor for about 2 years, then left and went to private video production, did some independent film stuff, basically got tired of running all around the Southwest trying to find work, and probably 6 or 7 years ago, I started at OUHSC, and we have a whole assortment of media things that they do there. They actually have their own TV studio where I started out, and we shoot educational videos, surgeries, videos meant to increase awareness in the community for like the nursing school, or we have facilitators that do sign language for the hearing impaired, that kind of thing. And then they moved me over to College of Medicine, where they video conference all of our classes to their Tulsa campus. So all of their lectures are recorded and teleconferenced, and I manage the AV aspect of that.
Okay. And then on your bio, it said that you were a PA editor, a VA editor.
Oh, I was a production assistant. Yeah.
Okay. And what was that like?
It was a lot. It was probably not one of my favorite things, just because it was so everywhere. But yeah, it was when I was editing, I would also be on set. Sometimes you were assistant directing, and sometimes you were a grip, and sometimes you just kind of went wherever they told you to go. But
That's cool. All right. Well, we'll get back after this break, and we'll talk more about what she has done with this degree from OCU.
The Stars in retreat. The shot goes up. Devasane comes out of nowhere, and another block for OCU. This guy's on fire. This kid owns OCU's record in blocks not only on the court, but off the court as well. Earlier today, he was busy crashing the boards. Just a rebounding machine. Even cleaning up the glass, giving a whole new meaning to garbage time. Devasane, MVP on the court, and keeping Oklahoma beautiful off the court.
All right. Welcome back. Now, Tierney Binkley, since 2004, has worked very odd jobs, from being a miscellaneous crew monkey to a standardized patient to even a taxi driver. So do you want us to explain more in detail about the miscellaneous crew monkey that you labeled it in your bio?
yes, that kind of is the same as production assistant, but I sometimes would just answer gig ads on Craigslist. I had quit TV, and I was like, I'm never working in TV again. I don't want to go back into TV. And that led me into a lot of things as I tried to pay the bills. So I did meet a guy that I was go-go dancing, which is another job that I had, and a guy who really liked to come to the shows and stuff owned a taxi company. He's actually colloquially known throughout the metro area as the limo creeper, because he would hire young women to drive these taxis, and he brought them from London, and it led me to a lot of really creepy places late at night, because people want to be driven to, clubs at 3 in the morning. And
Yeah. So the standardized patient, what does that do?
That is something that is offered through OUHSC's clinical skills department, and it's training that's done, they call it preclinical, for medical students that are learning to diagnose, but aren't all the way there because they're students. So
Okay.
they train people to, they give us all cases. It's supposed to be standardized, which means hopefully you're all acting out the same case in approximately the same way. They might give you a case that says you're a 34-year-old woman and you're unable to sleep and you have pain in one side of your abdomen. And then the student comes in and you pretend to be this person and they ask you questions and try to diagnose you and show you empathy and practice their skills before they're unleashed on real people.
That's really cool. And anything else you want to share before we let you go?
No, just if you have this degree, you might have to wander around a little before you find what you like to do, but good luck with that.
All right. Thank you for joining us on Studio 22. I'm your host, Katlyn Smith, and our guest today was Tierney Binkley, and we wish you the best of luck in your field.
Thank you.